I'll do my point 7 quickly, and it's very related. It says, walk and live by the Spirit and the Word. You will reap life. Sow to the flesh, and you will reap death. This again is in the context of the counterculture that is out there in the world, speaking selfishness. And that message is loud everywhere. Me time, bring your own happy, I'm good all by myself, finding peace in the midst of a bad situation, basically encouraging people to tacitly give up on their marriages, and feed themselves, nurture themselves for themselves, look after yourself. I didn't say that you shouldn't understand your worth. I didn't say you shouldn't minister to yourself. I'm saying that when you are healed and whole in Christ, it's not only for you. You are to overflow to your family. And you should take decisions and run your life in such a way that you are nurtured, you're healed, you're fine, and you're in a place where you're able to bless your family, bless your spouse, bless your children, and nurture them. I'll stop that there so that we can run. We're down 6 plus you are at 5 before, so that's 12 we've done. Yeah. So I'm trying to do 2 on your side as well.
All right, so I'll take my 6 and 7, and then we'll wrap up for today, and we'll share with everyone a form that we just like you to, if you've been blessed or you feel that you know someone who will be blessed by continuous sharing on platforms like this, we're going to post a form. I don't know if my back office sister can help with posting that form, or we'll try and do that from our end here. But you'll see a form on the chat. Feel free to fill that form. Feel free to even share it with somebody who you know that this, these words, this sharing, these teachings that we're sharing will bless, right? So my 6th point is friendships and other outside relationships are great, but they must never take the place of building friendship with your spouse. Now, couples that have a great friendship have a higher percentage overall of marriage and marital satisfaction. In fact, the emotional connection that married couples share is said to be 5 times more important than our physical intimacy. My husband and I met and were married within a year, less than a year. In fact, my husband proposed to me somewhere around 7 days from our very first meeting. Crazy kids, you know. Feel free to judge. But I had a word. Don't try that at home, is my counsel to you. If you don't have a word from God, do not try that at home. Now, we didn't have the benefit of a long-time friendship that a lot of people get to enjoy before they come to the point where they say, okay, we're elevating this relationship to dating or courting. So we had to wing it. We had to discover what is friendship going to mean for 2 of us. Please note, my name is Tejumade. I'm from the western part of Nigeria. He is Derek.
So we're about to say she's from the eastern part of Nigeria. She's now from the east.
Yes. I married a man from the east. And so we had different hurdles to cross, right? Both from family and the people that said, hey, go, Ojokutama Mumi, and you know, all those very those horrible statements that Yoruba people can make. We Yorubas, you know, we know ourselves, right? And having to cross those hurdles, we found ourselves, first of all, being more of confidence and defenders of each other. Not really having the opportunity. We dated, we went out, we hung out with friends, but the things that really built friendship, we didn't get to start those things until after we got married. And so we've had to evaluate friendships, build friendships, nurture friendships with other people outside, but making sure that we also do the same for ourselves. And it has been, maybe, I would say for myself, one of the bigger challenges that I had to give to God because I had to learn how to be a friend to my husband, right? And he had to learn how to be a friend to me. And what I require in friendship changes with the seasons of my life. So at every point in time, he has to check, okay, how can I serve this girl better in this season? What will gladden her heart at this time? What would you like to eat? He will be out someday and just say, should I buy you suya or should I buy you Maryland cookies? Meanwhile, I've ported from Maryland cookies to something else. But at least he stops to check, right? And what more do you require than that constant communication? What can I do to make things better? Are you having a good day? Is everything okay? Have you had a meal? What happened to you today? That constant checking in with each other helped us build what is our friendship today. And we are work in progress. In that regard, we are work in progress. We're constantly working to deepen what friendship means for me to him and from him to me. So that point is one to take home. If you are still doing daddy wa, mommy wa kind of things, I know it's not very common in our generation, but if that's where you are, please jettison that. That's so old. That's so 1999. Cultivate friendship. What does friendship mean to you now? Sit down and think about it and teach your spouse what it means to be your friend in the season that you are in here and now, so that you can enjoy the benefit of being friends with each other through the different seasons that life brings to you. Now, my point number 7 and my last point for tonight, before you call it a night, is to wives. Now, as a wife, if your husband has to have his armor on around you, then you are yet to tap into the power of being a safe place. So this is my question as we wrap up. Are you actually a safe place for your husband to display both simple and complex emotions? Can he fall? Can he make a mistake around you and not feel like he needs to move houses to be able to sleep? Are you that dripping tap that will constantly bring his errors before him? Or just climb up in silence and say, you know what, I've given up on this one. I have nothing to say, nothing to contribute anymore. Proverbs 31 talks about the woman whose husband's heart is safe with her. Not only is his physical body safe where she is, his heart will never be trampled on by that woman. We can only pray and ask the Spirit of God